Hey, Patriots Nation. We're back with another exclusive update on everything happening in New England. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button so you never miss any breaking Patriots news. The atmosphere surrounding the Miami Dolphins has taken a dramatic turn in recent hours, with sources suggesting an unexpected shift in the dynamics leading up to their highly anticipated clash against the New England Patriots. Rumors are circulating that key internal discussions within the Dolphins' locker room have sparked unease among the coaching staff and players alike, with some insiders hinting at growing frustration over recent strategic decisions. Observers close to the team have noted a palpable tension during practice sessions, where drills that once showcased precision now reveal cracks in execution. Analysts have been quick to speculate that this nervous energy could translate into on-field hesitancy, affecting split-second decisions that are crucial in high-stakes matchups. Moreover, whispers from reliable contacts indicate that the Patriots may have received information regarding the Dolphins' recent training adjustments, potentially granting them an edge. Even without concrete confirmation, the sheer volume of speculation has caused fans and commentators to reassess expectations, creating a narrative in which the Dolphins appear increasingly vulnerable, while the Patriots are positioned as the favorites. This evolving storyline is feeding into a broader conversation about momentum, psychological advantage, and how perception can shift the balance of a game before the first snap even occurs, leaving analysts scrambling to predict outcomes in a situation that seems to be changing by the hour. Inside sources reveal that the Dolphins' internal scramble is not limited to on-field performance, but extends to critical decisions regarding lineup choices and play-calling philosophy. Rumors suggest that disagreements among coaches have intensified, with some advocating for a more aggressive, high-risk approach while others push for cautious, conservative strategies. This apparent conflict, according to multiple whispers circulating in league circles, may be creating an environment where uncertainty seeps into every drill, huddle, and film session. Players, sensing this instability, could be caught between conflicting instructions, leading to hesitation that rivals are quick to exploit. Speculation also points to potential off-field distractions, from contract negotiations to lingering injuries, compounding the sense of unease. Meanwhile, the Patriots, benefiting from a perception of steadiness and cohesion, are quietly being positioned as the team with momentum on their side, at least in narrative terms. Analysts and fans are beginning to interpret every minor practice success or failure as evidence supporting the growing theory that the Dolphins are in a state of flux, while the Patriots enjoy the luxury of being perceived as calculated and ready. This swirling storm of conjecture, though unconfirmed, is enough to reshape betting lines, social media conversations, and even the mental preparation of players on both sides. Another element fueling speculation is the sudden shift in public and insider sentiment regarding the Patriots' readiness. Sources indicate that subtle signals, ranging from comments in press conferences to observed practice routines, have contributed to the perception that New England is quietly dominating the preparation narrative. Rumors suggest that Patriots coaching staff may have identified tendencies in the Dolphins' playbook that they can exploit, giving them a strategic advantage even before the game begins. These discussions, though not officially documented, are being amplified by analysts who track patterns in pre-game behavior, leading to the narrative that the Dolphins' panic is almost self-perpetuating. Fans on forums and social media have begun to echo these sentiments, speculating that the Dolphins are unraveling under pressure, while the Patriots' calm exterior masks a team confident in its ability to capitalize. Even casual observers have noted the contrast in demeanor, interpreting every gesture and comment through the lens of potential psychological warfare. In essence, the rumor mill is transforming ordinary pre-game coverage into a dramatic storyline where one team is painted as chaotic and reactive, while the other is methodical and poised, creating a captivating buildup that draws attention well beyond the traditional fan base. Reports from insiders hint that certain Dolphins players may be feeling the weight of expectation more heavily than usual, with some suggesting that key stars are under immense scrutiny from both media and fans. Speculation suggests that this added pressure could influence decision-making, with players second-guessing themselves at critical moments during practice or pre-game walkthroughs. Meanwhile, Patriots observers are reportedly taking careful notes on these developments, not necessarily in official channels, but through networks of scouts and analysts who monitor morale indicators. The narrative emerging is one where mental and emotional readiness becomes as important as physical skill, highlighting the intangible aspects of competition that are notoriously difficult to quantify. Analysts are even speculating that the Dolphins' perceived panic could be magnified by the Patriots' reputation for exploiting hesitation and uncertainty, creating a feedback loop where each team's strengths and weaknesses feed into the other's narrative. Fan communities have latched onto these reports, debating endlessly about how psychology might influence performance, often referencing past games where perception alone seemed to shift outcomes. As these stories circulate, they build momentum, not on verified facts, but on widely shared impressions that amplify the idea that one team is gaining a subtle yet critical advantage long before any kickoff occurs. Further fueling the swirling rumor landscape is the role of media narratives in shaping fan perception. Multiple commentators have noted the speed with which speculation regarding Dolphins' instability has spread, suggesting that repeated coverage can create a collective belief in a team's vulnerability, even if the underlying facts are murky. The Patriots, conversely, are benefiting from repeated framing as composed and strategically superior, reinforcing the idea that they are the favorites in the minds of many observers. Insiders suggest that this dynamic could influence not only public perception, but also the confidence levels of players, as they are acutely aware of the media scrutiny surrounding their preparation. Some whispers hint at a subtle psychological edge being gained by New England simply through the amplification of uncertainty surrounding Miami. This phenomenon, often described in analytical circles as pre-game narrative momentum, suggests that stories circulating in the lead-up to a matchup can create conditions that subtly favor one team over another. Whether or not this will manifest on the field remains unknown, but speculation alone has already begun to shape conversations, betting odds, and even strategic planning. Fans and analysts alike are captivated, watching as a seemingly minor shift in rumor and perception develops into a storyline that could redefine expectations before any official results are recorded. Lastly, in this first wave of speculation, insiders point to small but potentially significant details emerging from practice sessions, travel schedules, and team communications. These minor glimpses, often overlooked in ordinary reporting, are being pieced together by rumor enthusiasts into a narrative suggesting that the Dolphins are struggling to establish consistent rhythm and cohesion. Every minor slip, every hesitant gesture is magnified in social media discussion, reinforcing the perception of panic. At the same time, Patriots observers are interpreted as calmly executing routines, projecting a sense of inevitability that fuels the broader storyline of them being the favorites. Analysts suggest that the contrasting images, chaotic preparation versus calculated control, are powerful enough to influence not just the public, but possibly even the teams themselves. In an environment where perception can become reality, these early signals take on outsized importance, and rumors flourish, feeding off both observed actions and imaginative extrapolation. The build-up to this game is no longer just about athletic skill. It has transformed into a psychological chess match, where anticipation, conjecture, and narrative momentum are nearly as crucial as the physical execution on the field, creating a spectacle that captures attention far beyond the stadium. As whispers surrounding the Miami Dolphins have not subsided, and sources suggest that the ripple effects of internal panic could continue to shape the team's approach in the hours leading up to their confrontation with the New England Patriots. Speculation indicates that even minor decisions, such as player rotations during warm-ups or adjustments in pre-game strategy sessions, are being scrutinized intensely, with coaches reportedly debating each move with heightened caution. Rumors suggest that these debates, rather than clarifying the plan, may be introducing further hesitation into the team's execution, leading players to question whether every decision aligns with the overall strategy. Observers close to the Patriots have reportedly noticed subtle indicators of this indecision, interpreting them as opportunities to anticipate Miami's approach and potentially exploit perceived weaknesses. Analysts and insiders speculate that this psychological tension could manifest in split-second errors or miscommunications during the game, feeding into a narrative where momentum is as much about mental control as physical skill. Fan communities have latched onto these stories, amplifying them across social media platforms, creating a feedback loop in which perceived panic gains credibility simply through repetition. Even casual viewers are drawn into the drama, speculating on the emotional state of players and the potential impact of internal discord. This evolving speculation paints a picture in which the Patriots are quietly benefiting from Miami's uncertainty, gaining not just a theoretical advantage, but one grounded in perception and expectation that may prove pivotal. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Your support helps us bring you the latest updates on the New England Patriots. And of course, drop your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from Patriots fans. Rumors further suggest that the Dolphins coaching staff is grappling with balancing innovation against stability, a tension that insiders say has grown more acute as the game approaches. According to whispers circulating among league observers, some coaches are pushing for aggressive play calling designed to surprise New England, while others advocate for predictable schemes that minimize risk. This internal tug-of-war, while unconfirmed officially, is creating a narrative of inconsistency that may influence how the team approaches every snap, every formation, and every decision on the field. Analysts speculate that this indecision is not isolated. Players are reportedly aware of the debates and may be internalizing the uncertainty, leading to hesitation in high-pressure situations. In contrast, the Patriots are rumored to be executing a disciplined, rehearsed preparation routine, reinforcing the perception that they hold the psychological upper hand. Social media and sports forums are rife with conjecture about how mental composure could translate into competitive advantage, with many suggesting that Miami's panic, if real, could amplify New England's confidence even before kickoff. This speculation extends beyond individual performance to team cohesion, as whispers suggest that any visible tension or disagreement could erode trust among players, making it easier for opponents to exploit weaknesses. In the world of pre-game narratives, perception often shapes expectation, and the Dolphins' supposed panic is being magnified to the point where it dominates discussions, betting lines, and fan speculation alike. In addition to strategic uncertainty, rumors hint at off-field distractions contributing to the Dolphins' uneasy atmosphere. Sources suggest that lingering concerns about player fitness, minor injuries, or even contractual negotiations could be subtly affecting focus, creating additional layers of stress. While none of these claims have been confirmed, the speculation itself fuels a growing narrative in which Miami appears to be struggling to maintain consistency both on and off the field. Insiders indicate that such distractions can have cascading effects, where mental strain compounds the risk of mistakes during crucial plays or miscommunication among teammates. Meanwhile, the Patriots are rumored to be taking advantage of this perceived vulnerability, projecting a sense of calm and readiness that reinforces their emerging status as favorites. Analysts speculate that the contrast in perceived emotional stability between the two teams could become a decisive factor, as confidence and focus often dictate the ability to execute complex strategies under pressure. Social media discussion amplifies these narratives, with fans dissecting every snippet of information, every subtle gesture, and every press conference remark to support the theory that Miami is unraveling while New England is thriving. In this speculative environment, even minor signs of hesitation or misalignment are magnified, feeding a storyline in which momentum and psychological advantage may outweigh athletic talent, creating an aura of inevitability around the Patriots' approach to the game. Further speculation revolves around the impact of leadership within the Dolphins roster. Rumors suggest that team captains and veteran players are attempting to maintain morale, but that their efforts may be undermined by the visible tension among coaching staff and the uncertainty surrounding game plans. Analysts speculate that the influence of leadership in high-pressure situations cannot be underestimated, as the ability to project confidence often dictates the performance of younger or less experienced players. Observers close to the team hint that even subtle signs of doubt, hesitation, or disagreement can ripple through the roster, affecting split-second decision-making in ways that are difficult to anticipate. Meanwhile, whispers surrounding the Patriots suggest that their leaders are projecting a composed and disciplined image, subtly reinforcing the narrative that New England is in control both on the field and psychologically. Fans, commentators, and online communities are dissecting these dynamics endlessly, debating whether Miami can overcome the mounting perception of instability or if the Patriots' calm, methodical approach will prove decisive. This ongoing speculation contributes to a storyline in which pre-game mental preparation, internal cohesion, and the perceived ability to handle pressure are elevated to the level of strategic weapons, amplifying tension and anticipation long before any physical play occurs. That's it for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving fresh and exclusive Patriots news, make sure to subscribe and hit like. We always appreciate hearing your opinions in the comments. See you in the next one, Patriots Nation.